Alright, hello and welcome to VRML. This is Minihat, and I'm getting ready to do this cast of Spectral versus Team Kaido. I think this is probably the first time a few of these guys might be streamed. It's early in Season 3. These are some new teams. It looks like Spectral took a win off of Godspeed earlier this week, and Team Kaido fresh off of a loss to Wizard Lizards, but close games each. And a lot of these players are new to me, so I'm excited to see how this match is going to go, see some new talent here, and get these guys on stream. So I'm going to ping the teams and let them know that they can start whenever they are ready. Alright, I see, yes, I see Grumpiest Broom there in the chat. Is this NA? Yes, I think both of these teams are North American teams. They are newer teams. Some of their first matches just being played this very week. There we go, and it looks like we will have Team Spectral in blue, and it will be Team Kaido in orange. Just had the first team ready up. Sure, there's going to be a little bit of nerves, you know, as always, when your first couple of casts, your first couple of VRML matches, regardless of casted or not, are going to be a little nerve-provoking. But these teams, I heard them before the match here, chatting in the lobby, excited to be casted, have the opportunity to be featured on stream and review their gameplay afterwards and learn. So definitely a cool thing to hear. I think the teams are about ready for round one here, so let's jump into the action. Looks like first to the disc are going to be Spectral. And a nice recovery by Dracon. He opts for a pass up to his teammate. They're pressing and back to Dracon. And that was nice. I almost missed it on the camera there, but a quick pass up to his teammate Flare, not Cameron 65, hovering above the orange goal to dunk that one in. Open this up with 2 points for Team Spectral. And perhaps a quick answer from Team Kaido, although they opted for a long, risky three-point shot, which is going to be stopped by the goalie of Team Spectral with no trouble at all. He'll take those all day. Good back pass reset from Spectral, and they're driving towards the goal. This almost looked like it was going to play out the same way their first goal did. Another opportunity here, just dinged it off the rim, but he wishes he could have that one back. That was really close. I'm liking the threatening attacks I'm seeing so far from Spectral. And all this with a man back, so they're pressing 3-on-4 here. Both teams opting to play pretty safe, keeping a man pretty far back. You like to see it at this level. And a long clear, looks like it will be intercepted handily by Kaido. Kaido slowly pressing up. This is a well-positioned offender. He's not going to be able to finish it off though. That's tricky when you're trying to push off the shield there and score. The goalie definitely looked like he was a little nervous, but not able to finish. A really nice clear comes through. Hopefully gonna be picked up by the backliners for Kaido here. It will, though he's stunned out by Dracon. Is he gonna opt for the long three-pointer? No. Just gonna be picked off by that goalie. Looks like that was waffled life there to stop that one. I do like the food names. Waffled life. Carrying the disc, looks for a long clear. He did just slip it past that Spectral defender, and this could be an opportunity. No, another clear. Good job from the backliners hitting these clears. Looks like this man has one hand. He's waiting for his teammates, hoping that he can grab one of them before he makes the turnover here. He was able to connect with Dracon. Dracon sees his man low beneath the goal. Not sure who that pass was looking for, but it will be scooped up by the backliner for Spectral. That was a very ambitious pass under the goal. This clear is not quite going to go through, though, anyone's disc. Picked up by Kaido. Potential clear. This team's both looking to make something happen here. They're doing a really good job staying back, so it's hard for either of them to gain a decisive advantage. Especially with these frequent clears that we're seeing. And this one, not sure who's going to pick it up here. It looks, oh, just whiffed by Kaido and picked up by Spectral. Good pass over to his teammate, who still appears to be playing with one hand. But opts to persevere. And Dracon, oh, what a save by Jack. Dracon put that one really low in the goal. That was a difficult save to make, and pretty good shot placement. Excellent job from Jack keeping Team Kaido in this one. Although halfway, we're just approaching the halfway mark through this round one, and the score is still 2-0. This is a good indication these teams are really evenly matched. It also reflects how they're playing pretty defensive style here. No one's getting caught with no goalie. We haven't seen a lot of long three opportunities, so we haven't even seen these long three shots coming out. The teams know better than to try to take these high-risk shots. See, most of the action concentrated around the mid, which tends to happen when you see all these long clears being picked off and just clears going back and forth. So it's going to be a matter of which team can coordinate well and set up a nice boost as they hit the clear. Even now, they have a goalie back for Spectral, so no open goal to offer that long three-pointer opportunity on. Spectral are working their way slow and steady for a potential additional scoring opportunity. Ooh, Kaido almost sneaks up there. It's like catcher, perhaps. CX Chur with the difficult to pronounce names. And Dracon, that looks like a nice clear. There is a backliner. If this backliner for Kaido can snag it, he will. That is what you want to see when you're that backliner. You are the last line of defense, and if he had whiffed that, it would have definitely been an opportunity, although he opted to hold it really long time here. All of Team Spectral converge on him. Spectral with a perma goalie. Looks like Geel06 all the way back in the Spectral goal, so we're going to have a three-man push here. See if they can make anything out of it. That shot is pretty far off the mark, and it's going to be wrangled by Dracon, though, so another opportunity here. Just off the mark. That one could have been perhaps scooped up by that Spectral player, but maybe he thought it was going in, wanted to give it a chance. And there we go, finally slapped out. I think that was waffled. See if this deep backliner can earn his keep for Spectral. Luckily he won't need to because his team boosted back really quickly and we're able to make that steal before Kaido had the opportunity to score. Still a one-score game though. This is pretty unusual. Definitely these teams very evenly matched. we might be in for an exciting 2 or even 3 rounds here. Oh, potential opportunity. No, nice stun. Another stun, waffled life. He just needs to get this. Oh, just can't quite do it. And Team Kaido also with the really deep back liner here. Oh, what a nice save. What a nice save by Geo06. Now he has earned his keep. He's keeping his team up by 1 score here. That's a very narrow margin to try to win out. Another save, but unfortunately that one's going to be finished off by Ninja Tornado. Whips that one in, off of the save. Geo really trying to put in work there, and now it is a tie game. So it took them a while to answer. In fact, it took them a very long time to... Oh no, Spectral has just whiffed the disc. No boost coming through from Team Kaido though. So they're able to pick it up. Tragedy averted. That would have been a very unfortunate way to lose this super hard fought and close round. And Spectral with disc possession again. You know, I think Spectral has had possession for a lot longer than Kaido, but there have just been so many turnovers that it's kind of hard to tell. We're seeing both teams opt for this, you know, really this idea of kind of just keeping the disc bouncing around, and as long as it's heading somewhere towards the enemy goal, count that as progress. And it kind of seems to be probably the reason that it's taking so long for a score to happen. If both teams are a little bit playing on the back foot, keeping a man deep back. Although I like what I see right now, we have Spectral with their goalie posted up on the double diamond. He did make a nice pick on that clear. He's going to retain possession for his team. It is turned over again. Let's see if this clear goes through. Is anyone's game. We're either looking at OT or a fast score to end it here. Next score will win the round. And I do think we're probably headed for OT. Unless something really crazy happens right here. No. And we are headed for OT in round 1. Kaido versus Spectral. So a bit of a slower paced game, but interesting to see how these teams are so well matched. And this round 1 is going to be decided in sudden death OT beginning right now. Kaido are there so fast. If they manage to pick this up, that could be it. No, Spectral gets the grab. Boosts coming out from either team. It looks like Spectral do have a boost, although they overshot it. Kaido picks up the disc. Disc floating backwards. Kaido needs to grab this. Their backliner is there to do so. And opts for a long clear attempt, just whiffed by Spectral. Although Spectral's wasn't even their furthest backliner with the perma goalie, but he's able to pick that one off. And good defense there from Kaido, forcing the turnover, though it's back in the hands of Dracon. Dracon to Flare, and another turnover. Flare, this man's still playing with one hand. I admire his perseverance. He has been doing work for his team, and there we go. Snake Oh finishes that one off. And Spectral finally takes round 1. That was a super hard fought round. I think these teams are so evenly matched. I definitely don't know who's going to win this one. But I like what I'm seeing from both teams. Very interesting. These teams both really defensive teams. We have neither wanting to concede any points on these long clears. So they're both keeping super long, super far back goalies. We like literal perma goalie from Spectral, with a few exceptions where when we saw GLO6 move up to mid, he was actually doing a good job camping here on the double diamond, picking off some of those clear attempts. And I'll get scores entered here in just a moment. Well, we are not going to have the score sheet up for long, but here are our scores and stats. And we're already back into the action. And Kaido snags that one. Looks like it wasn't even contested by Spectral, interestingly. And worked out for him. Dracon is able to catch that errant pass. Gets a nice clear. That's going to be a really nice clear if... Oh, no boost comes through though, and the backliner from Jack is able to snag that one. And sends it up to two of his teammates. Good tap. And the backliner again doing work here for Spectral. So definitely, controversy at different levels of play, whether it's a good idea to have this man all the way back in goal or not. But the way this game is going, I can't argue with the tactic. There's so many long clears, and the backliners on both teams have been able to intercept a huge number of these just floating discs. So they're putting in work, and given the way this game's going, I think it probably is the right call to have this deep goalie, which is interesting to see because I've been known to criticize that tactic pretty often, but I can't do so here. It's working out. And Kaido playing a little slow here. I like what I'm seeing. Good maintenance of possession, although we have a 1-on-3 kind of scenario there. Interesting. I'd like to see the rest of Kaido press up a little bit further. It can help a lot just to have that one additional threat to get the goalie's attention, draw a defender, so you don't just get tag teamed by 2 or 3 defenders simultaneously. It's really hard to score in that situation, but good job by Spectral for keeping the pressure on and not letting them set up around the bubble. Dracon, that looks like a pretty nice clear, although again, backliners doing their job here. This is a story of which backliners can hit the nicest clears so far. And picked up by the backliner for Spectral. Yet another clear. It's kind of like when I play a foosball, and you know the two goalies just keep kicking the ball back to each other. That's what this match is starting to feel like a little bit here. Although Dracon doesn't want that, he picks off the disc. Oh, what a shot from one-handed flare, and an even better save from Jack. Dracon snags the disc again, forwards that one up to Snake. And Snake was looking for his teammate on the cut pass there, but his teammate was not looking for him. Difficult type of play to connect on. Another long clear. Let's see if this one is picked up by Spectral per usual. And it will be. Gilles not going to be fooled by that one. It's got to be like his 30th picked off clear of the night. That's probably an exaggeration, but this man is definitely putting in some serious work for his team here. Oh, what a long shot, and he sunk it! First long three-pointer of the night for these teams. It's gonna go to Chisher. I don't know. I'll ask this man how he pronounces his name afterwards. But in any case, very good shot by him. Goalie was caught out of position, had just made another clear, which didn't go through. And he capitalized to put his team in the lead by 3. Which is already 1 more point than his team scored in the entirety of round 1. So off to a good start here. Not even halfway into this round 2, our team Kaido. And Spectral, I think they do get the slap, although wrangled yet again by the backliner Jack. I know I've been talking a lot about Gilles here, but we have Gilles and Jack. These guys have had a lot of consecutive touches on disc, which seems kind of unlikely, but continues to happen. Dracon working his way up the arena. And potential cut pass again. He looks like he fields his own pass. Slides that one. Oh my goodness. Jack wishes he could have that one back. That was not a very fast shot, but unfortunately, from that tough angle, he accidentally puts it in himself. Luckily, the three-point shot from Kaido keeps them in the lead by 1 here, but we are just about halfway through this round. So that is not what they wanted to see. They would have liked to keep that 3-point advantage. Now any score will put Spectral back in the lead. And with such a low scoring round 1, any score right now could be the difference maker in this entire match. Slapped out by Spectral. That was a pretty nice slap. Almost a clear, which is the best type of slap if you're a goalie. And we could have again, looks like we just got stuck with one offender rushing his way up. He probably should have turned and looked for the back pass. I'd like to see both teams do a little bit more of that on offense. It is very tempting though, when you feel like you can push to just keep on moving, making forward progress, but not always the safest thing to do. If you're going to get a 3v1, 4v1, that's really hard to finish when the players all seem as evenly matched as they do in this matchup. There we go. I had a nice chain waiting from Kaido. This is new. Let's follow these guys a little bit. And they boost. Fortunately not able to grab that one. Waffled down here. Forwards that one up just over the head of Team Kaido. And a long clear comes through from Spectral. No follow-up boost though. Looks like they're getting brawled out a little bit by, I think that was Ninja Tornado on the brawl to prevent Spectral from getting through. They do eventually though. And speak of the Tornado, there he is. Although not able to prevent Dracon from grabbing that one back. And now it's a 1-point lead to Spectral. With a little over 2.5 minutes left. So just about a quarter left in this round 2. And the pressure is on for Kaido to score. They've only scored 2 goals in the entire match so far. And they are going to need another one right now if they want to force a round 3 versus Spectral. That was not the clear that they were hoping for. Picked up by Spectral. We have one Spectral player. There we go. A little bit of a back pass, another pass, and Dracon, who is responsible for a number of scores, is going to be shut down there. Really nice pass. Oh, long shot. Let's see. No, there is the backliner for Spectral. Putting in work again with the save. The number of touches this man has had, Jill might have to be in contention for my MVP here if Spectral do take this one. And they will get a hand on the disc again. They're set up. They're pushed pretty far. I like what I see here. Oh, Dracon tries to go bowling for a goal, but he dinged it off the rim. Hope is not lost for Kaido if they can capitalize off of this missed opportunity. But they are struggling to get possession over here on Spectral's side of the arena. Spectral doing a great job getting enough passes through that they can make a safe clear. It's been really difficult for Kaido to get any possession time over on Spectral's side of the arena this round. Oh, that was a really nice drop shield. But unfortunately picked up by Ninja Tornado. The pressure is starting to get pretty intense here. This could be the whole match. Really, the pressure is on for Kaido right now. They have to make something happen. Steal from Snake, except he did not get the clear. Another steal from Dracon. Spectral just need to waste time here. They need to run down the clock. Every second that ticks down over here on the side of Team Kaido is making this game look ever more likely to fall into the hands of Spectral. Oh, this could be an opportunity. It was whiffed by the goalie. Oh, and he just missed the shot. That was the chance. They had a chance, but they were not able to pull through. And it will be Spectral taking this game in 2, 3-4. Alright, so we'll pull up our stats. Wow, so overall, what an interesting match. Very different pace than the matches that we've been seeing, but for two new teams, nice coordination and pass work, and making me change the way I feel a little bit about keeping a man back. Like, maybe not the best thing at all levels or for all teams, but for these two teams, it was really working to have this very defensive style. Hard to say though, you know, maybe if one of these teams had opted for a 4-man press, bringing that goalie up to help with the offense, it could have gone a little differently. But then again, we weren't seeing a lot of kind of what I would call classic bubble offense in the first place. A lot of the really, you know, the master tier teams will see these guys post up around the shield, around the poles, and try to make a lot of passes right around the bubble. We weren't seeing so much of that in this game. But we were seeing some very interesting strategy evolve around long clears and occasional boosts where we were able to snag those. And I think that was what ended up making the difference in the end. Lots of saves. We can take a quick look at the individual player stats here. Thing that stands out right away for me is 5 saves from Geel. We know he was putting in work, and he doesn't have he's got a singular stun there. Not a lot of possession time, but we saw him have a lot of touches, and he did a lot of work when he had those touches. He put in a lot of clears. Same could be said for Jack over here. Although interesting, Waffled and Ninja Tornado also putting up a couple of saves from Kaido. So good work from both teams, and glad that I got to witness this match. I hope these teams enjoy watching the cast and can learn from it. It's one of the things I love most about VRML is watching these new teams and the new talent start to rise. You guys are going to be, you know, the master tier players of seasons 4, season 5 of VRML. So this was the beginning for some of these players, some of these teams, and super excited to see where they take it from here. This has been Minihat. Stay tuned tonight for all kinds of other VRML action. And I think the highlight match of the night we're all looking for in the Master Tier, Joker versus I think 4 Kings, and that's at 9 p.m. Eastern, but there will be plenty of other games to watch tonight as well, at all levels, so definitely encourage you to stay tuned on all 3 VR Master League channels. Alright, this has been Minihat, and we will see you next time.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.